Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from the B.Invested.com.au headquarters, and today I am answering questions asked in from you guys from Facebook at facebook.com/beinvested.com.au. So if you've got some questions, want to find out a little bit more about what we do and see the content that we provide, go and like the Facebook page and you'll constantly be inspired and motivated to pull your finger out of your ass and do cool stuff. Today I'm answering a question from Robert, and Robert has asked do you prefer to pay your mortgages on a weekly, fortnightly or monthly basis? Or do you set up each property mortgage payment based on how the rent is paid for each property? What I do today is very different than what I did when I first started. So when I first started investing, I wanted everything to be neat. So I would have a bank account where my rent would come into, and then I would have a bank account, the same bank account where the mortgage would come out of, because I wanted to be across everything, have it all neat and tidy and all that sort of stuff. But then I realised I was sitting there with hundreds of bank accounts and it was being too much of a pain in the ass. So for me nowadays, I just have accounts with the certain banks or where the mortgages come out of, and I link up the rent to go into a certain account and then the mortgage to come out of that account. And I just have to manage it from that perspective, whether it be positive or negative. I might need to throw some money in there some months. I might need to, might have some money as a surplus there. Do I pay my mortgages on a weekly, fortnightly or monthly basis? In answer to your question, that is if you're paying principal and interest. If you're paying interest only, they just take it out once a month because it doesn't really matter. For me, I like to do interest only, and the reason behind that is that it's better for your serviceability and your weekly cash flow in your pocket. If you're paying off $2,000 per year on a house, sure it'll be $2,000 this year, maybe $2,500 the next year, $2,500 the year after. But the problem is that principal and interest repayment, it would be chewing up more of your weekly cash flow and stopping you from buying more property. So I leave my properties as interest only, and I think it's only for a period of 5 years or something, then they revert to principal and interest, and then it starts paying itself down. By that period of time, my rents have gone up and will cover that. So for me, I just pay the minimum, pay it as whenever the bank requests it to, which is on a monthly basis, and that's how my mortgages come out. So hopefully that answers your questions. Just on a final note, is those things are very detailed. As an investor, that's just the small stuff. I want to focus on how I'm going to make my next deal happen and add to my portfolio, rather than how I pay them and all that sort of stuff. From a strategy, from a finance side of things, if you do have some further questions on that, you can contact the gurus at Zinger Finance, which are the experts when it comes to finance, on the email or phone number below. Thanks for the question, Robert, and we'll catch up soon. Have an awesome day.